Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the third episode of the Grits and Gravy podcast. I'm Grits,
I'm Gravy.
and today we're going to take a little break in our series. We're not going to do an A to Z worst things episode today. Figure we'll give it a first shot of doing a more normal podcast
All
type
right,
episode.
it's a good idea.
So, as you people can probably see at home or hear that we're fat, we're going to do a food-based episode today.
Definitely. This sounds good to me.
So, where you want to start? Fast food,
Yep.
probably a good place to
Let's
start.
go with fast food. Yeah.
Especially over the last 2 years where we've all been stuck inside. I
Yeah.
feel like people have definitely went fast food more than not.
Definitely.
So what's your go-to favorite fast food meal?
My go-to favorite fast food meal.
Yeah.
Uh, it'd probably be the Whopper meal at like Burger King.
Ooh, okay.
Probably like a
With
medium with cheese.
with
Yeah,
cheese, yeah.
of
Okay.
course. You have to have it with cheese.
All right, now are you just saying medium because people are listening, or do you actually get the medium?
Did I say medium?
Yeah.
Oh, it's large.
I was gonna say, I was like, I know my friend Dean over here gets the large.
Better believe it. Yeah. I mean, why would you not?
Right. Whopper's like one of the best burgers in fast food.
Yeah. 100%.
Would I say best burger in fast food? Probably, right?
I mean, it's up there.
Because like Hardee's and Carl's Jr. have good burgers,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but they're not consistent. Like the Whopper, like it might not be like you're expecting a gourmet burger from it,
Right.
but it's consistent.
It's always there.
It's always good
It's
too.
always on point
Oh,
every time.
even if it's like cold a little bit, because I'm a weird guy, I like cold food. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
not.
fucking cold Whopper. You throw those garbage tomatoes away,
Yeah.
cold Whopper's fucking elite,
I
dude.
I do the peel everything apart and then just heat up the meat
Oh, okay.
and then put it back
Yeah, I
together.
feel it. I
That's
feel it.
that's my route. Because I'd rather have, cold bun and lettuce than hot everything.
And
But I
then
want the meat hot.
and then with Burger King, sides. Do you go Burger King fries? Do you go Burger King onion rings?
I used to love going with the fries with their ranch that they had,
Oh, okay.
but they recently just changed their ranch
Yeah.
and it tastes like it's bad.
Ranch is a weird thing too, because you either have good ranch or you have bad ranch,
And
and
I
I
know they
would,
used to get a lot of hate for the ranch before,
yeah,
but it was definitely better than what they're doing now.
yeah.
So I don't usually get the fries. Usually it's onion rings now with zesty sauce.
See, I get fries and zesty sauce.
That's good too.
It's
The
very
zesty sauce, if I
zesty sauce is yeah.
dip the burger in
It's
it,
just elite at that
it's
point.
so good. So good. Yeah. What about you?
My go-to fast food,
Yeah.
probably it would probably be Chalupa Cravings box from Taco Bell.
Ah.
But I edit all of it so it doesn't look like what it is in the box.
Oh yeah.
The chalupa I leave the same.
Yeah.
The beefy 5 layer, I fuck that thing all up. No
Uh,
beans, it's steak, extra cheese.
they're,
Uh,
they're probably so pissed when they're rolling that
dude,
thing up.
I think every time they see my order, they're mad.
Like this freaking guy again.
Because if I get a Nacho Bel Grande,
Yeah.
it's like
It's not
three.
even chips anymore, right?
No,
You
it's
get
I they stopped letting me do that, which pisses me off. But yeah, so at one point in time at Taco Bell, you could do a Nacho Bel Grande and sub the chips for potatoes. So it was
Uh,
just like a big ass Fiesta potato,
I mean, that sounds
and
amazing.
it was good too. You could do it with the when they had the Nacho Fry Bel Grande.
Yeah.
That was what I was getting like every single time.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, I like me some Taco Bell.
We all do,
Um,
I think.
but yeah, Taco Bell is probably my go-to just because like it's consistent.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's
Yeah.
not sometimes it's not good,
Yeah.
but like you know what you're getting.
Yeah. It's cheap.
And
It's
it's cheap.
usually
Yeah.
pretty good. And honestly, the sauce makes up for
Yeah,
everything.
for real. Okay, what's your go-to Taco Bell sauce?
Well, you mean like the packet
Yeah.
sauce? Fire, for sure.
See, I like Diablo. Diablo is my favorite.
I like the spice, but I
Yeah.
don't like the taste of it. It
See,
tastes kind of weird to me.
yeah, it's smoky. That's why I like it.
Yeah. Maybe it's just too smoky for
Right.
me. But the fire sauce, I think, it has the best flavor
Yeah,
of
for
the
sure.
three. Like, if you're gonna get hot, why?
Hot is weird.
You might as well just get fire at that
Hot,
point.
I would rather get mild than hot.
Yeah.
Hot just there's something weird about it that I just
Yeah.
can't put
And
my
that's what
finger
the
on it.
Diablo, it gives me that same taste.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't
No.
know what it is, but those two, the in-betweeners, you know what I mean? Just
That's that's the disrespect. That's the
a
disrespect to
little
Diablo
disrespect
sauce.
towards the Diablo sauce, but I will eat it if it's in the bag.
Right.
If they put it in there, I'll use all the sauce I don't like first.
But then also like with the fast food option, the reason Taco Bell is really elite is because you can get Mountain Dew. Let's be real.
That's
And I'm a Mountain Dewer. I'm not a Baja Blaster. Don't at me.
hmm
But like Baja Blast is good.
I like Baja
But
Blast, but yeah, I only like it at Taco Bell though.
yeah,
Really, I did like the bottles though.
It's weird though. It's just like it just I don't know. It doesn't taste right to me. It's like if I'm craving a Mountain Dew and they're like, "Oh, we got you a Baja Blast." It's like, thanks.
You really don't like it that much.
No, dude, it's weird. It's like I get it and I'm like, "Oh, Dad, this is gonna be really good, right?"
Yeah.
And then you drink it and it's just like this is just weak Mountain Dew with like a little bit of lime in it or whatever the fuck it is. And it's
You
just
know,
like
you can mix regular and like blue Powerade and it
it's
tastes
almost the
almost the
same.
same. Yeah.
Almost the same.
Yeah. It's not the same,
It's not.
but it's very close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want like an at Baja Blast.
Right.
So I don't know. I like the Baja
Yeah.
Blast though from Taco Bell.
But then close second favorite fast food would be, and I mean I don't know how fast foody it really is, but I feel like I'm one of these people, right? That Long John Silver's is
Oh,
the best fast food restaurant that exists.
exists
Yeah, bro. If I only had
in
to
its
keep
category.
if I only had to keep one fast food restaurant,
Uh,
I would keep Long John Silver's.
I know you would.
And it makes sense, people. Okay, listen. So if you get rid of every other fast food except one, right? You get Long John Silver's, and you can go and get fast fish, you can get fast chicken, you can get clams, shrimp, like when they do their lobster thing, it's really good. And you can get that from a fast food place. And then any other fast food options like main thing, like Taco Bell's tacos or like burgers or anything, you can get at a sit-down restaurant or you can make it home easily.
You can also get fish at a sit down restaurant.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go to a sit-down restaurant to get fish. If I can drive through and get fish, that's the whole
I don't know.
point.
Getting a fish and chips at a restaurant is pretty legit.
Yeah, but I mean, if you go to a restaurant and get fish and chips,
Yeah.
you're just getting fish and chips. But if you get the same price thing at Long John Silver's,
Yeah.
you can get fish, chicken, fries, coleslaw, hush puppies, and a side of clams
Yeah, I suppose. Um,
and Mountain Dew.
you know my argument with this.
It's
It's
wrong. It's the
it's
wrong argument.
it's all right. My experience, I like Long John Silver's to be 100% clear. But I was eating it one time and I was like, I'm gonna save the chicken for last. I'm gonna save it for last, and it's gonna be so good. And so I was eating what I thought was the fish. It ended up being the chicken. I was like, these taste exactly the same. It's not that they have the same consistency, but the chicken was so fresh. I'll give it to them that it was soft enough that I thought it was fish.
Yeah, but that's weird
But the
though.
breading is exactly the
It's
same.
not exactly the
It's
same.
the
No,
same
no,
breading,
it is
dude.
not. It's
Oh,
it's it might be the same batter, but you can tell by just looking at it. Because the fish is always like spiked peaks all along, and
uh,
it's more of like a square, like a
it's a
parallelogram type
different
deal.
shit. Yeah.
And then the chicken's always smaller, but it's
Yeah.
always smooth round.
See,
It's
my
never.
chicken was the exact same shape as the fish.
That's
It
weird,
was
man.
like square, but it was smaller.
Are
It
you sure
was
they
like
didn't just give you fish?
no, it was definitely the chicken because after I tasted the fish, it was definitely chicken. I was like, that's weird. I was dipping that in tartar sauce. I was just eating chicken with tartar, which wasn't that bad,
No, it's
to
good.
be fair.
Dude, Long John Silver's chicken is fucking
But
good.
I do like Long John Silver's, so
Like,
I won't hate on you too much
yeah.
for that
And
for
if
that one
you
experience.
if you at home haven't had Long John Silver's in like a while or you hate on it for no reason, go get Long John Silver's and prove yourself wrong.
Get the Baja tacos.
Baja tacos were really
Those
good.
were bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh.
So good.
What about you though? What deserves more love in the fast food realm, in your
More love.
opinion?
Well, I think Burger King deserves more love.
Okay, you looking for a sponsorship or
Maybe. You get the Dean meal or whatever, the DTS or whatever. Um, but I think they need more love. But I mean, that's my favorite fast food place.
Right.
So if I'm going like second favorite, somebody
Yeah,
else that deserves a little bit, I would probably say Arby's. I
Arby's.
think a lot of people are rough on the roast beef,
Well,
but it's the only place you can get roast beef though, like
see,
that.
I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. But like my whole thing, like I've said consistency about 5 times in this, first 10 minutes of episode. So I'm gonna say they're inconsistent as hell though.
They can be, yes.
Because when you get bad roast beef from Arby's, it's like, what the fuck am I eating? Like, is there plastic in this? Like when you get like, you take a bite and it's like soft, soft, soft. Why is that hard in the middle? Soft, soft. You know what I mean? It's like, and then you're just like, and it just makes me like feel like sick.
Uh, I I don't think I've ever had it where it
Dude,
was
for
like
real? Yeah,
like
no, like legitimately every like I'd say every 5 times I go there, I get a weird roast beef.
really,
To the point where I don't get roast beef there anymore. I
really.
get the chicken bacon Swiss.
That's so good.
It's a really good chicken
That
sandwich.
is one of the best
Yeah.
chicken sandwiches out
But
there.
yeah, dude, no, like I've gotten some weird roast beef from there, and that's why I don't get the roast beef anymore.
Huh. I love beef and cheddars.
Yeah.
That was my mom worked at Arby's when I was a kid, and I'd hang
Yeah.
out there a lot, and they just feed me beef and cheddars, which was why I was such a fat kid growing up. You know, eating beef and cheddars every day. Yeah, no, I love that place, man.
And like, obviously, every time I eat Arby's, I get sick the
I mean,
next day.
yeah, that's part of it. It's part of the
It's part of the
experience
experience.
is to feel like shit after eating
And like
Arby's.
I think that's a worldwide thing. Like in the comments section, if you're watching this on YouTube, does Arby's make you sick every single time you eat it? The next day you just feel like, whoa, like you're coming off a flu. You know what I mean?
For me, it's not the next day; it's immediately afterward.
Oh, got you. Yeah, no, for me it's the next day. Whole next day is shot. Like
Uh,
if I'm eating Arby's,
uh,
like, when I was working, I guess I should say, but
yeah.
like if I had to work the next day, I wouldn't eat Arby's the day before. I would only eat Arby's and then have a day off afterwards because I'm gonna spend the whole day
That's
just,
how I am with sushi.
oh, really?
I can't eat it because I like it, you know.
Yeah,
I do like sushi, but if I eat it the day before work, the next day at work is
for real?
not great for me.
Dude, sushi gives me like a body high for like a day. Like it
Really?
makes me feel really good. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, it does the opposite for me.
Right.
Um, I don't know if it's because of the certain ones I get, because I always get like the like the fried ones
Well,
or
yeah,
whatever.
like you should balance it out with like you should get one that's
They're
deep fried
so
because they're
good.
so good, but then get like a regular one because like I'll get the Crunch Vegas Adaka, which is, if
So
you don't
good.
know, is crab and cucumber and cream cheese, and then it's tempura battered and deep fried with eel sauce and
That,
spicy sauce.
that's the roll that got me into
Yeah,
sushi in
yeah,
general.
because it's really good.
So good.
But then I'll get like a dragon roll or like a tiger roll, just some kind of roll that has
I
eel on
used to get
top
the
of it.
drunken tiger at Sakura or
Oh,
whatever,
okay.
which isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's not great. I don't. I like. I know you're. I don't mind it
I've just
for.
been, see,
They're
I've,
quick usually. You
no, they
know.
are quick, but they're super Americanized. Like
Oh yeah.
that's the whole problem with me is like my brother,
Uh.
like shout out Lance for making me try sushi in Portage one time.
Uh.
I would have never tried it, and it's like my favorite food now.
Yeah.
Um, but me and him have only ever went to like really bougie like sushi places.
Yeah.
So like the first place I went was super bougie. I mean, it
Yeah.
was a beautiful restaurant, like high wooden ceilings, like
Yeah.
like really crazy
Like
atmosphere.
I'm gonna read you,
And yeah.
but like with like fish.
But like but yeah, so it's super high quality sushi, and then we found Aka, which we called
Yeah.
AKA
Yeah.
sushi for like 4 or 5 years before we realized that they picked up the phone and said Aka sushi.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, we're stupid Americans. Like I didn't realize. Like,
This is AKA
yeah, it's
sushi.
AKA sushi, like also known as sushi.
It may not
Like
be real.
yeah,
Formerly known as sushi.
yeah, formerly known as sushi. But yeah, and then that place is so good. And then you guys took me to Sakura that one time, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was like they had a roll that was like oven baked, and it's like,
I think
why are you oven baking
it's a
sushi?
good starter place to
No, it's
get you
not.
started.
No,
If
you
you
should.
get like something like fried, like I think those are good
I mean,
starter
I get
rolls.
that, but I think if you want to start with sushi, you go to the best possible sushi you can, and then everything else can be a disappointment after that. But like to really get like the justice is like you need like the high quality fresh fish.
Yeah.
You need the high quality like caviar fish eggs to put on top of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Because like rainbow roll where it's done like, oh, it's to die for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely to die for.
I know. I still feel I'm still a little weird on like the raw fish aspect of it.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't bother me like a lot. Like I'll eat it still
Right.
because
Yeah.
I'm fat. So I'll try it,
Right.
But it gives me like a weird mouth feel. And I
Oh, I
just
feel it.
like
See, like that's what I think like the rice and the ingredients inside like
right.
does it for me because
Mm-hmm.
like doing nigiri,
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't know why I tried so hard to say that like I'm Japanese or something. I'm not. I was born in Michigan. But yeah, when I eat nigiri, but where it's just the raw fish like pieces,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You know?
Because like when you eat like salmon nigiri, you eat it, and it's like it's like butter,
Uh,
like which is like good because it like tastes really good, but the consistency is just like
Never had it. I've had like I remember we went with you one time
yeah
and like you got like a good
yeah
like different kinds of rolls and I remember trying like
right
a piece of like one of them
yeah
and it was I mean it's okay. You know what I mean? I
right
just of course then I wasn't really into sushi as
right.
much either. So now I'd probably be a little bit different, but
And that's where eel is like a good starter step too, because if you get the fried stuff and then you switch to eel.
Mm,
Eel isn't raw. Eel has to be cooked or else it's poisonous.
yeah.
So if you get eel rolls and then move from eel to the raw sushi rolls, that's I think where the best transition period. If you're looking to try sushi, which everyone in their life should try sushi. It's
You should try it
delicious.
at least once. It's good, something to try for
Yeah.
sure. Of course, I'm that way with everything.
Right.
So I figure at least you got to try it to see if you like it before
Yeah.
you don't like it. Not everybody's like that.
Yeah.
But have you ever, and if you're basing how you like sushi off of this, don't. Have you've eaten the buffet sushi before,
Yeah,
right?
all the time.
It's the
If there's
worst.
it's not great. Sometimes it's good, but I can't see sushi and I already paid for the buffet and not be like, well, I'm gonna eat like seven of these.
Yeah.
Like, and
You
it's
eat it still?
yeah.
I can't, dude. It doesn't taste good.
No, it doesn't taste good. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you'll get good.
Yeah. That's what I
Because
based my original liking of sushi off. And I was like,
oh
I hate
no.
sushi. Like, this is terrible. Like, why
Yeah.
would you even want this?
Yeah, because
And
it's
then I
not
had actual sushi and
it's
was like, this is a lot better than what
yeah.
I was getting at the
It's
buffets.
definitely not meant to be on a buffet line.
Why does Old Country Buffet have a sushi bar? You
You
know?
just got some white dude in an old country buffet uniform, like, hi.
Hey, how you doing? You know?
I trained 2 years community college to learn how to put this sushi on the buffet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, but I know people that are like, oh dude, it's so good.
yeah.
It's like I've seen mold on that sushi before.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's
It's
not the
like,
best. Honestly, like the more I get older, right,
mm,
the less I want to go to a buffet.
yeah, I agree with that.
Because it's like, dude, especially like after being like Serve Safe certified, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Humble brag. Um,
I'm next Serve Safe
yeah,
certified.
I'm also ex. Mine ran out a while ago. But like hearing all the things that you have to do to be like qualified to run a buffet,
Yeah.
and then seeing every single buffet that I've went to after I know what you're supposed to do doesn't do that like at all.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
It's like
And the videos they show you during
yeah,
the
dude.
class,
Yeah.
it's like, the pictures.
Why would you ever want to go to a buffet ever again?
Yeah. There's a place literally drying pork on their roof, and there
Yeah.
was just flies all over. Did you see that
No, I
picture?
didn't see that.
Oh man, yeah, they showed us a picture like, yeah, we're not going to tell you the restaurant, but yeah, they were drying pork on their roof for days, and it was just flies all over it. And
Yeah.
I was like, people do this?
Dude,
Like,
it's nuts. It's nuts.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Like especially when you can get like just such better food. Like buffet style is not the way.
Yeah.
Convenience is not the way when it comes to food.
Like I think a good example is like the mac and cheese at buffets,
Yeah.
where it's like it looks really good, it looks super cheesy, and then you put it on your plate and there's like no flavor to
Nothing.
it at
Not
all.
even a little bit.
It doesn't even taste like cheese. It just
Yeah.
just tastes like the noodle
Even if
water.
it's fresh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, regardless, yeah. It
Yeah.
just always is super bland.
It's like somebody took like KFC mac and cheese and ran it underwater for a couple minutes and put it back out.
Oh, just top that off with some water. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's freaking terrible. Um, but yeah, but back to the original point, Arby's is the one that needs more love.
I completely
I know
forgot
we went
that.
on that tangent
I
there for a
completely
bit.
forgot that we well that's if you're playing at home, that's how you get from Arby's to sushi in 2 points. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they
Um
deserve more love.
but yeah, opposite sides of the spectrum from buffet cooking to mama's cooking at home.
Oh, oh,
I mean,
mama.
obviously spoken volumes about how awesome my mom's lasagna is,
Yeah,
you know,
that you have.
because
That you have.
shout out mom, you
Yeah.
make fucking bitch lasagna. But yeah, what's your favorite thing that your mom makes?
Favorite thing that my mom
Yeah.
makes. Well, there's like these little like Filipino like egg rolls.
Okay.
They're called lumpia, and like it's pretty much an egg roll, but without like the cabbage in it.
Oh,
So it's just like beef and like I think she puts like carrots or
yeah.
something in it, and she'll like switch it up and put like sausage in it sometimes
Right.
and like pork. And oh man, those are so good. You get this sweet chili sauce, this Asian
Yeah.
sweet chili sauce, and not like the stuff you get from like McDonald's or whatever,
Right.
but like
Yeah.
an
It's
actual
it's actual.
chili sauce.
Yeah.
Oh dude, it is
Wait,
the most incredible thing.
are you telling me McDonald's Asian chili sauce isn't authentic Asian chili sauce?
You know, I do like the sweet chili sauce from there, but no,
Yeah.
no, that is not Asian at all. Yeah, like all the ingredients my mom buys is from like the Oriental
Yeah.
stores, so it's like purely Asian and it's
Yeah.
super good. Like
And
so,
shout out your mom. Your mom makes great food.
oh, all of
Great
it. I
food.
mean, it's hard to pick. That's just one of them. The
Yeah.
other one would be, which is like right there, neck and neck, because that's more of like an appetizer type of thing or
Right.
a side dish. So good. but it would be adobo, chicken adobo.
Okay.
And
And for I'm guessing our predominantly not Asian friends here, what is chicken adobo?
well, it's also it's like a mix of like Asian and like Spanish
Oh,
type of
okay.
stuff.
Right.
So like I think a lot of people know what adobo is,
Yeah.
but obviously every place does it differently. Like you're not gonna get the same chicken adobo in Mexico that you would in the Philippines. You know
Right.
what I mean? Probably. I've never had it, but I'd assume that.
Right.
But it's just like a seasoning. It's like an adobo seasoning, and like you put it on some white rice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dude, your mom could put anything on white rice and it instantly turns into a 10 out of
I
10
can
dish.
attest to that because we've eaten everything on
I
rice.
know because I've eaten leftovers of everything on rice in your fridge. I remember going over there in like seventh grade and being like, "Hey, there's 3 bowls of beef and rice in here. Like, can I have one?" And be like, "Yeah, it's been in there for like 3 days.
Yeah, we already
Heat it
had
up."
8 bowls apiece.
Yeah, and then I would make sure that I'd come over the next day and be like, "Yo, is there two bowls still?"
Dude, put some hot sauce on that
Yeah,
too. Oh man,
dude, I never put anything. I never even
you
put
didn't have
salt.
to,
Your
but
mom's your mom's prime. It was or pot roast, pot
yeah,
roast,
pot roast. Yeah,
pot roast on rice.
yeah,
Oh,
man. It's like nobody does that either.
yeah,
Like they don't just put like if you get like the juice from the
right.
pot roast on the rice with the oh man,
And
mixing it all
then
together.
and like it sounds weird,
It does, but it's
but
it's so
but
good.
no, one of the best things that I've ever had in my life
Oh
was
the
was something I never thought I would have in my life, and you can probably explain what it is better than I can. But
well, probably not,
when
but
your mom makes those little fucking minnows,
yeah, she has dude. She hasn't made those
dude, they're so good
since we were
though.
kids.
It's nuts, and it's like these little tiny fish, right? And she would like fry them like soy sauce and like a bunch of other stuff, right?
She just I yeah, though that was like one of the few things I never actually like helped her cook. So
Oh, really?
I don't know exactly what I think she just fried them.
Yeah,
She just I don't know if they came already like that
right.
dark color or
But oh,
yeah,
they're
no,
so
it was like
good.
little crispy like fish chips
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah, and
And like ah,
they were
I know
so good.
yeah,
They're
I miss
so
it. They were
good.
super salty,
Yeah.
but like you knew it was going to be, so like
Yeah.
I don't know, it
And I
was
mean,
so
I
good.
was like,
Addictive,
I
addictive.
was a little like not necessarily picky, but I didn't go out of
Right.
my way to
Yeah,
eat
I mean,
different stuff.
yeah.
I'm just the sheltered little white kid that comes over and your mom's like, "Here,"
You get
hands me a
a
bowl
little
full of
ethnicity in your life.
yeah. Mom hands me a bowl of fucking a little fish all just looking at me, you know what I mean?
Oh
Oh,
man.
so good.
And you're like, all right, I guess I'll try. You know,
Yeah.
when in Rome, right?
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. I miss your mom's cooking.
Oh,
I
I
miss
mean,
your mom's cooking.
I only get it a couple of times a
I
year,
know.
so
I know.
yeah. And then for bonus, shoot, why not?
Yeah.
Uh there's also like a lot actually. I did this for a couple of things during we had that ethnic festival in 6th grade.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
And then I also did it. Me and another kid did a report on like the Philippines,
Yeah.
and to get extra credit, I had to bring in like some food because they were like, "Oh, your mom's Filipino, you know,
Right.
like you can make something." So we brought in puto.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude, puto is so good, and she Americanized it hardcore.
Oh, really?
It's not it. I mean, they're very similar, but like the ones that I gave, like that we did at like the ethnic fest
Yeah.
and when in high school as well, were made from like Bisquick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude,
And you
they're
don't
so
and
good.
it's supposed to be like rice flour and stuff. I've
Right.
had like authentic puto before, and
Yeah.
it tastes obviously it's gonna taste a little different
Right.
because it's not Bisquick.
Yeah.
But it's still good.
But
It's
yeah,
still
they're like
really
little
good.
like rice cupcakes, right? Like that's how would you describe it?
It's like rice flour. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
necessarily rice like in the thing
Right.
itself, but it's like a sweet bread
Yeah.
almost. But like yeah, they do a bunch of different versions like umami or whatever, and
Yeah.
like sweet potato and things like that.
And you can eat a tower of them. And
Okay. You could ask
yeah.
anybody that went to my 6th grade birthday
Yeah.
party.
Sixth grade birthday party. We're almost 30 years old now. That
I
birthday
know.
party was still
That
lit.
was legendary,
It
bro.
was absolutely lit.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Um,
And
I
then
mean,
I'm
dude, I
not,
could sit here and talk about my mom's
I
cooking the
know,
entire.
I can too, because I'm not going to let us stop talking about your mom's food without talking about the best hot dogs that are on the face of
Oh,
this planet.
yeah,
Because nobody
legit.
does a better hot dog than your
No,
mom.
yeah, man. It's gonna sound weird, and my brother's wife thinks it's the weirdest thing ever,
It's weird,
but it is a little weird.
but you can't
But
argue with results.
you can't argue with the results. You really can't.
Yeah.
She marinates her hot dogs for a day, and then I'm not gonna tell you the ingredients because it's a family
I
recipe.
wish, I wish. Trust me, these are the
Yeah.
best hot dogs you ever eat in your
She'll
life.
marinate them for a day, and then we'll either do them on the grill or she'll fry them in butter.
Yeah,
And I was, oh man, frying them in butter is better than on the grill. I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie, But
they're better than fair hot dogs. They're better than ballpark hot dogs. I mean, if you've had a top tier hot dog, it's better than that.
yeah,
There's
like
no better hot dog on the
I
face
have
of the
to
planet.
like if I eat like a regular hot dog, I have to have like ketchup and mustard on it
Yeah,
and stuff. But like with her hot, I could literally just eat the hot dog,
yeah.
and I don't like to do that. I really don't.
But yeah, oh, it's so good. We couldn't talk about food and not talk about your mom's hot
Oh
dogs.
yeah. There's one more thing. Not
Okay.
that my mom actually she's made it one time. I don't think she's made it by hand. I think she just bought it, but
Yeah.
like had to cook it. But it's this little sweet roll, man. Like
Okay.
it's like maybe like yay big, like a little bigger than a dinner roll, like a
Yeah.
nice dinner roll. And it's filled with like it's like the bows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's filled with like pork or beef or chicken or whatever you
Right.
want. And dude, it is like literally a little piece of heaven. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie to you. It's so good. Oh my God. My mouth is like literally like,
Yeah.
like I'm about to hit her up right now and just be like,
Yeah.
hey, throw some loops on,
I know, dude. I keep trying to pressure my mom into making lasagna. So, mom, if you're
Yeah.
hearing this, like, make some lasagna.
And I'll take all those things, Mom, if you're actually watching
Yeah,
this.
me too, actually, because
Make it a triple order, you know?
remember, I'm like the fourth son that you never had. You know what I mean? Like, don't forget about me.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Or just give them enough to have leftovers so I
Yeah.
can get them out of the fridge 3 days later. Like, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you and Taylor, man. Out of my friends anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
But
And so good.
yeah, we've went on a roller coaster on this episode here.
I'm almost on like a food high right now just
Yeah.
thinking about it. Like, man,
Yeah.
excuse me for a minute. It's getting hot in here.
But
Uh,
yeah, so from fast food to sushi to your mom's cooking.
yeah, all the way to Long John Silver's tasting like chicken.
It doesn't taste like chicken. It doesn't
Oh, no,
taste
you're
like
right.
chicken.
It all tastes like fish.
I hate you so much, dude.
All of it. It
No,
all tastes
okay,
like
so
fish.
let's if you're watching this and you're at this point, right? Comment below if you're on Team Long John Silver's or Team Chicken Fish. Okay. So if you like Long John Silver's,
What if I'm on both
comment.
teams?
I don't want you to comment on the video. So comment hashtag Team Long John or hashtag Chicken Fish. All right. Secondly, comment down what your favorite like family cooked meal is. I would love to see
Oh
them in the
yeah,
comments.
that'd be cool.
And then also a third question: do you want Brock for the rockin' on the podcast?
For the rockin'.
Yeah, with Team Brock, hashtag Team Brock.
Hashtag Team Brock.
But uh but yeah, I think that's about all the time we have for that today. Sorry, Mom, your food's good, but we had to talk about these hot dogs. Like you don't know what you do.
It's incredible that that's like almost the star of that
Yeah,
conversation.
right. It is, dude. They're so good.
It's so good.
But yeah, this has been the third episode. Sorry it came out a little bit late, but weather and I've been really sick for the last like 3 days.
Yeah.
I hit affiliate on Twitch and then I've been like bedridden, so I'm
Right.
finally starting to feel better.
Hey, but at least you hit affiliate though.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Check me out, Adam Destroyer 79 on Twitch.
Check it out.
Link will be in the description. I don't like talking about it that much, so I'm talking about it at the end of the episode,
Right.
where nobody's at. So if you're here, cool.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If you enjoy us this much, then you might as well go give me a follow. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
for the time being, though, thank you for listening. I've been Gritz.
I've been Gravy. Until next time.
Good vibes only.